You know, in addition to my favorite little monkey by Curious George, Will was over here for the first time.
You did.
A few things I didn't have the opportunity yet to teach him, which is like engine colors and finishes. So he was a little, might say, bi-curious about what color the engine and the General Lee went.
Orange or blue? Turquoise. Orange or turquoise. Right?
On an RB engine, a 413, a 426, or a 440, they have this pad up here. So if you walk in here bright and early, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and you look at that, you see that code right there with 440 behind it. What year is this engine?
Well, A was 65.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So B was 66.
Yes, sir.
C was 67.
Look at him go.
D was 68.
Yeah.
And then E is 69.
Perfect. And if you look down here in this lower corner, do you see those little two letters there? What do they say?
I see an H.
There you go. And a P.
I'm assuming that's P.
Nice. It's a P. That's a high performance 69. So this one goes the Hemi Orange. He's a great painter. Taught him everything he knows, so if you're watching.
All right, so we got our motor here for the General Lee. It is all going completely Hemi Orange. So it's all ready to go. That was good information that Mark gave us with the little numbers that are up there. All in all, that's still a couple hours worth of talking to him before I got the actual color for this. But I got it, motor's in here, everything's good to go. So I can go ahead and get the DP90 on this and then start hitting it with the single stage.
So the Street Hemi Orange that we mix up with PPG, all we do is we mix up the EV2 Tour Red Hemi Orange, exterior body color, but we leave the metallic out of it because the engine wouldn't have metallic. And so that changes the hue a little bit. It turns out a little bit reddish orange over the original one, but as soon as the engine's ran for a while and it cools down, you noticed it with your turquoise one in your Poop Box 67 Coronet. As soon as it got hot and cooled down, Sorry about the Poop Box thing, but
That's okay, I'm used to it.
yeah, it's a nice car. Once the metal work was done and the body work was done, it was able just to follow the same suit any of the restorations would, okay? So it was, once that was done, of course, we had the engine and everything painted. We were building the drivetrain over in the machine shop. It was time to start doing the jam work. When it comes to the jam work on these cars, some of them are simpler than others. It depends how much metal work. That car had a lot of metal work. Sure. So you've got gussets and reinforcements. You've got frame rails. You've got a Dutchman panel that has to be jammed on the inside, wheelhouses. All that has to have the sound deadener put on it before that goes into place, and then it gets the paint over the top.
So right now I have the General Lee all masked up. It is in the booth. The quarters are off it, so I can paint the inside of the quarters, the inner and outer wheelhouses, and underneath the package tray. We've heard Hemi Orange, Hugger Orange, Torch Red, Flame Red. Nobody actually knows what color this particular car was supposed to go. We've been trying to get in touch with the guy that actually built the car. I haven't heard back from Mark yet, so I'm gonna go check with him, see if he's heard back, and see if he has an answer on what color it's supposed to be. Hey, boss. I got the General Lee in the booth. Do we know the color yet?
Those cars were painted 1975 Corvette Flame Red.
Okay. How do you have a Hemi Orange factory Charger and say no thanks? It's a sin they didn't paint that thing Hemi Orange.